Okay, so hi, welcome back to my channel, and in this video, this is gonna just be a 3-month review on this hair that I have in my head. I was supposed to do a review with a whole unboxing, but I ended up not doing it. I don't know, I just kind of forgot to do it. So I'm giving you this 3-month review, and this is the Izzy hair one with the big closure, like the closure stopped hair. So yeah, this is just gonna be a review about the hair and how I like it since I've been wearing it these past 5 months. And this is just gonna be a very honest review. Okay, so I got this hair in July, probably like the beginning of July. See me down, I'm looking at my iPad to make sure that I'm giving you the correct information. Hair comes in another type. The closure is very short. I think it's like the 4x4 closure. It's very tiny. Basically the lace is this tiny, okay? And I couldn't work with it. It was just too small, and the hair, it was like an 18-inch. It was just too short. The 18-inch was up to here, so no. And you getting the bigger closure basically, because it just makes more sense. If you like to part a lot too, I think it makes more sense. The other one that they have, even though it's cheaper, it's really small. So, and another thing, if you want this hair, I would recommend getting a size longer. So if you want to get a 14-inch wig, get an 18-inch, because it's going to be very short. Because I initially had bought this hair in an 18 and it was too short, so I just decided to get the more expensive hair. I decided to get the 22-inch with a 13 by 4 closure. The shipping was really fast. The lady that helped me, her name was Katie, she was very helpful. And yeah, I just think that the customer service is really good. For the most part, I feel like the hair really does look like the website. There have been times where I bought hair and it doesn't look like the hair from the website, and this does. Now let's get into actually how this hair is. First of all, let me tell you, if you do decide to get the 22-inch with a thicker closure, with a longer closure, it is a lot of hair. It is a lot of hair. And even, you see my hair how it is now, the way how I got this hair to look the way it looks now is by doing a lot of tweaking and personalize and just like customizing the hair to my head. That's the way that I was able to get it to look this way on me. The wig cap was really big, and at first when I had the hair, I didn't really record any videos of how it looked when I first got it, but when I first got it, it was just kind of bulky. It just looked really bulky at the sides and I didn't like it. So I went and tweaked it in the back. Like I folded it and sewed it in the back. Another thing is that, first of all, it was a lot of hair. I was actually surprised because I believe that the density is only 180, but to me it just seems like the density was like 200. It was so much hair. So you're looking at this hair now and you're probably like, oh, it doesn't look like that much. Girl, I had to cut some of the hair out. Like I literally parted the hair and I yacked out chunks of it. I yacked out quite a bit of it. It was very thick. And I don't have time for hair that's like, I like thick hair but not too thick, you know. So I definitely had to go about tweaking it because it was just a lot of hair. And so some people may be like, oh, you're wasting money, but I mean, to each their own. If you like a lot of hair, then definitely this will be a lot of hair for you. Understand that if you get this hair, it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work even to get it to look like this. I have to wash it, deep condition it, and then flat iron it. And I flat ironed this hair like probably almost, I think I flat ironed this hair like 3 times. I used my flat iron. Oh wait, no, I blew it out at some point. And then I used my flat iron, and then I used another flat iron. My sister, she just got this new flat iron, so when she wasn't home I was using it. But anyways, yeah, that's what I used. And so it's just a lot, but it's very pretty. And the only reason why it looks frizzy right now is because it's raining outside. How I got it to look shiny? Well, I put argan oil in it. I put argan oil in it like what, 3-4 days ago, so that's why it looks the way it looks. But I would say, yeah, this is a lot of hair. The lace is HD lace. Don't mind this you can clean up, but let me tell you. So even though this looks kind of like ashy, like I have, you know, like a bit of dandruff, you can just take this. It's the tinted lace mousse, dark brown, and boom, it looks like your real hair. It really does. Boom. So yeah, if you're around my complexion, and how I mean, obviously it's very bright in my room. If you're around Jackie Aina's complexion and you're on my complexion, then that means that this will work for you. You should get the dark brown, and it looks even better. I feel like it looks even better in the summertime because it's starting to get cold, and when it gets cold, I usually don't, not saying I change colors, but I usually get a tidbit lighter. But I would say that this looks really good. So yeah, this is how it looks. It's like an HD lace, right? And the thing I don't like about HD lace is that they're not really bleached. They come very clear looking. They come very white. And I feel like I prefer when the knots are bleached, but whatever. There's no shade to the company. You know, HD lace is fine. All you need is this. Just buy this. Spray it on an old makeup brush that you're not using and tint the lace and just dab it on the lace. That's what you have to do to get it to blend properly, because if you don't, it's gonna look like you have a scalp condition. Does this hair hold a curl? Not for a long time. You curl your hair and you don't wear your wig, you take your wig off at night, then yes, it will hold the curls. But if you're curling your hair and if you're gonna go to sleep with this hair on, it's gonna look like a wave. It doesn't really hold a curl. Does it hold, does this hair hold like being really pin straight? No, it doesn't. That's something a little bit that I don't really like too much with, I don't know. It's like, I'm used to kinky straight hair that's really straight. But like whenever I would do U parts, I used to make my own U parts and I would just do a sew-in, and so I'm used to like kinky straight hair that's like, that gets really straight. But I feel like whenever I try to find a wig where the hair gets really straight, it's just, it doesn't. So it doesn't, but it has a cute like blowout look to it. And like I said, you can't really judge this look too much because it was raining outside and it was a bit muggy, but it does have a cute little blowout look to it. So if you're someone that likes like texture or whatever, then I recommend this hair. So some of the pros with this hair is that, like, if you get the lace that comes up to here, you're gonna get a lot of hair. I thought 180 density. I thought I made a mistake and ordered like a 200 density hair, but no, the hair that I ordered was like 180 density. So it's cute because you can cut layers in it. I would say this is really good quality hair. It looks just like the website, and an original creator, a creator did like a review on it, and it looks just like the hair that she has in her head. It's really nice for styling. So if you're someone that likes to, you know, like do those up down hairstyles, you definitely can. I don't because I'm boring. Does it shed? It does shed, but not as much. Well, this is not really a good test because this is like a collection of hair that's been in there, but it does shed, but not a lot, if that helps. What's another question? Yeah, so this is like 3 months in. It's been holding up. In terms of cutting the lace, I cut a lot of the lace off. I cut too much off, honestly. So for the most part, I cut most of it off. You can see a little bit of it still there, but and there's a little bit there, but because I have a lot of baby hair, I didn't really need to like keep a lot of the lace, so that's why I cut it off. But yeah, it blends really well. You don't have to keep all that lace. You can cut it off if you got a lot of baby hair. I recommend this hair. I think it's really good quality hair. I'm just gonna tell you, it's gonna be a lot of work if you're somebody that wants low maintenance hair. Maybe not go for this type of wig. If you're somebody that likes texture and you like to do all sorts of things with the hair, then I will go for it, because I always curl this hair. I do a lot to it, so yeah. But let me show you the back of it. This is where I like had to tie down the wig cap because it was too much. If you like having that long flowy hair look, then I think this would be great for you. Hair is very pretty, even in its natural like state. It was very pretty too. It wasn't that big though. It's very crimply. And like I said, this isn't even that, like, once you buy, if you buy the unit that I bought, which is this 22-inch with a big closure, with a more wider closure, you're gonna get way more hair. Like, cause like I said, I took off a lot of hair. I mostly took off from the sides. Like, I can't even show you. I'm trying to find where I took off here. Yep, you can kind of see a little bit. I took off a lot of hair because it was so thick, and it was making the sides look really puffy, and I didn't like it. I took off a lot here too, so yeah, if you get this, you're gonna get a lot of hair. I recommend. I think it's really pretty, and yeah, so that was that for this video. Also, one thing that I don't like is that the closure is really short. So this is, I'm guessing, the 4 inches. I don't really like that. I feel like it makes it look a little awkward because it's so short. And then here is wide. I think that it should have been, the closure should have been stopped here. And then maybe you could have shortened it, because to me it just doesn't make any sense that it's this short. So I don't know. But then again, if you do leave a lot of lace on, you don't even have to wear the wig on your hairline. Like, this wig is literally on my baby hair. So to each their own. I would recommend. I think that this is really nice hair. It's very pretty. It's very flowy, and it doesn't really shed that much either. You'll like brush it out and get like 1 or 2 strands. So yeah, the only thing is that it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Even at this level, which is a straightened state, I like do a lot to it. I had to like straighten it or whatever. But if you're someone that like doesn't wear your wig to sleep, then you'll be fine. It's doing its thing. It looks really good. So that was that for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully I've answered your questions, and have a good one.